I mentioned the other day on the show that I went to Dodger Stadium for the first time a week ago, and went to a couple of games out there. It's an unbelievable environment. I've been in a lot of NFL stadiums that are of that same era, and it just seems like the job they've done modernizing Dodger Stadium, and it's still the walk up the hill and seeing it. It's such an amazing setting. And then you get in the ballpark, and the Ohtani effect is so prevalent, from everything from the jerseys you see walking around to the fact that I ordered sushi and ate it in a Major League ballpark for the first time ever. When you look at Ohtani, even setting aside the pitching aspect, because he's not doing that at this point, what's the closest comp you can think of to what we see on the field from Ohtani?
I don't think there is one. I'll be honest with you. It's incredible watching him. Me and Brian Anderson did the Phillies-Dodgers 2 weeks ago, and we honestly had to get food delivered in because the line to eat from all the media there was so long you couldn't even get in to eat. But, for me, it's must-see TV. I mean, this guy's going to have a chance to win the National League MVP this year and be at least one of the top two, if not. And he hasn't even pitched. So, like I said, you might see a scenario where if he stays healthy pitching, he could win 4 or 5 MVPs in a row. He's a generational talent, man. And when you think about this, I've always told this people, the one thing I love about the Japanese culture and Ohtani, that they're so respectful when they come in the clubhouse, man. They love it. But if you watch Shohei play, he plays with an edge, man. He's something you haven't seen. He plays with a lot of passion, a lot of grit, and it's like anything, man. The best part of that Tuesday night game was first at bat was Zach Wheeler versus Ohtani. And I just remember thinking, like, this is what you want, right? Like, this is why baseball still can be great.
So what else has you excited? We're opening up the second half or the post-All-Star break portion of the schedule later today. When you just look out over the next couple of months of baseball leading up to the trade deadline as well as the pennant races, what's got you excited to watch the rest of the season?
Well, I just think there's so many storylines, right? Like the Dodgers. They got to get pitching. I mean, they have an unbelievable offense. When Mookie Betts comes back, maybe the top 5 in baseball, hands down. But between them, the Braves, the Brewers are starting to fade. Can anybody honestly match what the Phillies have? I think the Phillies are the most complete team in baseball. And then on the other side, I love it. We're doing the American League this year, with Baltimore and New York. I think it's going to be incredible run. And Boston, I think that's the biggest thing to look at. Boston is in a place that I don't necessarily think they thought they were going to be at, but you got to believe where they're at. John Henry is going to have to add to that team. Those fans have been waiting a few years now. They've kind of been irrelevant, and they have a chance. And then, of course, the Guardians, they just keep winning. They have some of the most underrated players in all of baseball. And what Stephen Vogt has been able to do there in his first year has been pretty darn impressive.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.